I'm not going to waste my time beating around the bush. The Swords of Ditto looks fantastic, and I can unequivocally state that it was one of the most impressive titles I got my hands on at this year's E3. Coming to PS4 and PC in early 2018, developer 1Bit Beyond's ARPG drops players into a mystical world full of charming villages, dangerous dungeons, and sweet loot. I was able to experience the game in co-op with one of the devs. On the island of Ditto, there's something evil asunder, and we're the ones destined to destroy it. At the start of the demo, our would-be heroes were awakened upon a peaceful beach by Puku, a magical beetle who instructed us to head into town and equip ourselves for battle. Alone and unarmed, one must ask, will our cube-headed mortals become the fabled warriors known only to legend as the Swords of Ditto? Only time would tell as we treaded beyond the lovely shore and into the forest beyond. I was immediately delighted by the cheerful art style, clearly inspired by classic Zelda games, which the devs have openly embraced. Adorable forest critters passed by as we made our way into the main village of the island. By kneeling before the ancient statue residing in the center of town, we were granted a mystic power of old. We had officially become the Swords of Ditto. With courage in our hearts, we set forth to conquer the evil Mormo. Mormo's creeps plague the island, and it's our job to vanquish them. Though there's additional weapons still in development, we were equipped with swords, bows, bombs, a vinyl record frisbee, and a giant's foot. You can literally drop a giant's foot onto a group of enemies, and it's just as effective and satisfying as you're probably imagining. All of the weapons, collectively known as the Toys of Legend, possess multiple applications. Each of their functions, whether practical or bizarre, are used to complete the puzzles found within the procedurally generated dungeons scattered around the overworld. Each room is always new. The challenges faced within them are similar to those seen in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. From tossing your vinyl frisbee to hit a switch, to using your magic golf club to smash crystal barriers, every room presents you with new and unexpected challenges. Upon reaching the end of a dungeon, we defeated a boss resembling the abominable snowman and were awarded a treasure chest that granted us our first sticker pack. Now, if you possess nostalgia for opening Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon booster packs, you'll love opening a pack of stickers. Stickers serve as perks that enhance your character's gear and abilities, ranging from an increase in health to enchanted armor. I managed to acquire a sticker that enabled me to revive my companion at an accelerated rate. It certainly came in handy as we found ourselves repeatedly overwhelmed by groups of enemies. An added benefit of playing with a friend is the fact that all experience, currency, and health are shared between both players. If you're tragically slain in battle, your companion can revive you by granting half of what's left of his or her health with an adorable hugging animation. Additionally, players can trade any loot they acquire, including stickers and gear. So when playing with a friend, finding a duplicate item is actually quite prosperous. Above all else, my favorite aspect of the game are the stakes embedded into both the narrative and the gameplay. When your character dies, they're dead for good. In the story, darkness falls upon the island and it's consumed by evil when your hero falls. 100 years pass until a new hero is born and chosen to be the next Sword of Ditto. The dev shared that every time you die, the overworld faces consequences. Enemies will increase in numbers, and the land itself will begin to reflect the destruction that has occurred over the centuries of your heroic shortcomings. However, not all hope is lost. Regardless of your death count, you maintain your XP and you can track down the rotting remains of your dead characters to collect all the loot they were carrying at the time of their demise. Despite continual loss, you still progress. As an added bonus, villagers share epic tales of your previous heroes. As a fan of RPGs, the Swords of Ditto is pleasantly refreshing. The childish nature of the game is both visually and narratively charming. The gameplay loop of repeatedly dying and awakening in an altered world brimming with procedurally generated dungeons consistently provides an unpredictable experience. As a result of these features, it stands in great contrast to a multitude of RPGs possessing extensive playtimes and serious tones. Whether combating evil alone or locally with a friend, this indie title is fun for heroes of all ages. But if this title tickles your fancy, be sure to let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to COGconnected for all things gaming, and for news, reviews, features, and more, check us out online at COGconnected.com.